Hello, beautifuls. How are you doing? See, I even leave my phone there to charge. Yeah, I'm joking. I'm joking. But I think everything helps when you put it on crystals. Excuse me. Okay, so yesterday, in my ritual processing. Oh, sorry, I got a scratch. Oh. I don't like talking when I'm frustrated or hungry or just don't feel very well, because we tend to say and do things that we may not like ourselves for later. Not necessarily regret, but you just think, gee, I probably shouldn't have said that. See, I don't think that's really regret. I think that's just not being patient. So now that I'm a little bit more patient, a teeny bit, a teaspoon, okay? I won't even say a full cup. Because I had a run-in with one of my sisters. Yeah, one of the people that came from my mother's womb. And I can't say that it hurt my feelings because I'm in control of what gets hurt and what doesn't get hurt. So I will say I was frustrated by her actions and words. Yes, that's it. That's really it. Because when people say, you hurt my feelings, no, I'm in control of my feelings, my thoughts, my deeds. So my feelings weren't hurt as in you broke my heart. I was surprised at the words that came out of her mouth. I was not liking her ways, as it were, okay? So I don't necessarily say, oh, I hate you. No, I just dislike how you're acting right now. So that's how I was yesterday. And my ritual is to only let that last. Let me see if I could turn this around. I always feel bad that the waterfall is against you. Let me see if I could turn it and hold this too. This is what I'm going to be doing today in this gosh darn heat. Yes, it's already scalding outside. Of course. So that's why you hear my fan going. There, I'll give you that view. There we go. So I told myself, okay, Tasha, you know the drill. You got 5 minutes to get over it. Yes, that's all I give myself. 5 minutes to wallow and say, oh, she hurt my feelings and I'm so upset. Why did she do that? I know she's in her right mind right now. Blah, 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 blah. Ding, the timer goes off. Okay, that's it. Let her go. I have to love her regardless. Because her actions aren't my actions. So I'll just love her through it. Just like I'm going to love anybody through it. You know? There was a girl that claimed to be me and said a lot of awful things to people that I love. And I have to love her through it. What am I going to do? Sit here and be mad and hang on to all that anger and angst and animosity and all them other good A words? No. I am not about to sit here and ruin my life being mad at somebody that's stupid or temporarily out of their mind or permanently out of their mind. Because you have to be permanently out of your mind to just make up a fake account and put my face on it and say, I'm Tasha Harris and fuck all you bitches and hoes and blah, 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 blah. You know, that's sick. That's deranged. You need to be in a mental hospital. So I know that. So I know people that are not mentally balanced are not worth the energy of fighting with. So even when she was fighting with me and calling me all sorts of wonderful things, I just kept saying, I love you. I love you. I really do see the good in you. Though there's 10 miles of shit piled up on top of that diamond, I still know there's a diamond under there. And I had to. Because either I'm going to walk my talk, and though I'm willing to always be wrong, of course, yes, I don't have the desire to be right. You see, that's one thing we all could get out of, having to be right. And for most of us, having to have the last word, that's a sickness all in its own, really. Because if you can't be open enough to just have a uh, decent, civil, whatever, conversation and let it go and just shut up and walk away, then I don't need you in my energy constantly. Though, but if you get up in my energy, I just got to raise my energy to deal with you. See, that's another ritual. You know, when I go out the house, I instantly boost my energy because you never know who you're going to meet or come up with, or come up against. I mean, you know, and if your vibration energy is already low or even middle point, and then somebody comes to you and touches you and they're sick and zaps your energy, you're on low already. There you go. But especially us, you know, healers and teachers and readers, we have to stay at 1,000 all the time. So since I know I wasn't 1,000 yesterday, my ritual is to just not say anything. So I was with myself watching funny stuff yesterday while I processed that lesson. Why did I need to feel the need to go to her when I know she's probably grumpy and cross at the world? Not just me. She's cross. For you young ones, cross means like upset. You say she was cross with me, she was upset with me. But I know she's not really upset with me. She's upset with herself, and her life isn't the way she necessarily wants it to be. And when people aren't happy with themselves, they unintentionally fuck up everybody else's life. It's like, you know, a snowball. It just grows and grows and grows and grows. And so therefore I don't want to talk to her. So the conversation was, "Hi sister, how you doing?" "Fine." And I wait to see if you're going to say something else. And in that instant, I'm telling myself, Tasha, don't fight it. Don't fight it. Just hang up. "Okay, good to know. I love you. Bye." And I'm like, damn, again, no, hi, how are you? You know, what's going on in your life since I haven't talked to you in 3 weeks and I haven't bothered to call you, Tasha? And I just said, you know, God, I forgive her for, I know she knows what she do, but I'm still going to love her through it. And you know what? I'll just stick to writing her and sending her little gifts. That's what I'm going to do. Because, you know, I know everybody isn't me. And even though you're, I don't know, I have to take my own situation, you know, diabetic, and you can't see, and you can't think, and you can't process, the least you can frickin' do on any day, even if you're diabetic and your feet are busted wide open and you're bleeding, you can just smile. You can just put on a fake smile and walk away. So that's my ritual. I'm not shooting on you, but I'm asking you to reconsider some of the things we do when we get up against actions that we don't approve of for ourselves. So I did not approve of her, you know, I call it nastiness, because I feel I am your little sister. You should be, yeah, I'm shoulding this time. You should be happy to hear from me. You should want to know what's going on with my life. And if you don't, oh well, fuck you, next, bye. And that's how I have to look at it, because I'm not going to sit here every single day saying, oh, the sister that I love so much and protected me all my life against bullies, and she, you know, threw down Eric with some boys and girls, as well as girls, whenever I was in a sticky situation and my brothers weren't available. That was the sister so I pretty much glorified her. And you know what? That's not her fault. That's my fault, right? I put her on a pedestal. That's my bad. See, we humans do that a lot. We don't even know somebody, like the movie stars. Why do we glorify them? They're doing their, you know, job just like we went to work 8 to 5 every day for 40 years so we can retire. It's just a job. Why do we glorify all these singers and dancers and, you know, theater people? Oh my goodness. No, I don't glorify any of them. And that's why I never know what's really going on with Nicki Minaj and something B, and the girl that keeps her eyes covered and half black, half white hair. And I don't know those people. Some of them do fascinate me, and I watch their videos from time to time. But I do not spend energy, ooh, 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 oh, I wish I had their life. No, I don't. I don't think I would have much fun not being able to go with my kids to Disneyland, because I'm a super movie star person, married movie star, and I can't get out the car to go on rides with my own children. I don't think that would be very fun at all for me. Or look at how my children have to grow up now without seeing me in those funny, Mickey Mouse ears and pictures and stuff. Well, you know what I mean. So I had to check myself before I wrecked myself. And I just said, Tasha, this is not who you are. And believe it or not, yes, I've gotten to the point, excuse me, where I tell myself that for any little thing, I correct myself right away. Right away. So there's no, oh, why didn't I say this? After you already hung up the phone, then you say, why didn't I say this? Why didn't I say that? Or why didn't I do this? There's no why. I've learned to nip it in the bud and just chop it off right where it is. You want to be fine. Oh, cool. Okay, let me just stop this conversation right here and go on with my day. And I did. Me and baby had a good day after that. After I, taught myself my own lesson. And if you choose to be unhappy with your life, I can just stay out of it. Because I don't want to, it's not fun to keep hearing, fine. Why haven't you talked to me in a long time? Excuse me, bitch. The phone lines work both ways. It is not my duty to call you. That's why, and let me just vent this right here. I really dislike it when people say, oh, I really miss you, but I've been so busy. That's a cop-out. If you wanted to stay in contact with me, you would. I'm not, yes, thank you, Therese. That's right, we all got to just raise our energy, and my energy is not accepting that low energy. And even yesterday, I had to come sit at the table and remind myself of who I am and my purpose for being. My purpose for being as an Aries this lifetime, as well as a big black chick, is just to teach love. And I'm going to love her no matter. I'm going to love her through writing letters, though. See, because I know if I keep calling her, that's me punishing myself by getting that negative attitude. What I feel is a negative attitude. She might not feel good. So what? You could fake a smile. Or you know what? You don't even have to answer the damn phone, bitch. You could let it go straight to voicemail, and I would leave you a happy, cheery, hey, sister, how you doing? I love you. I'm going to be sending you a care package pretty soon. Sorry, I haven't called you lately because life has taken off, and I'm just being very excited, and I've gotten a little lazy on some things. So I apologize for not calling sooner. However, you know the 10 digits. Okay, love you. Go have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye. And that's the message I would have left for her had she not answered the phone. But since she did, I'm going to take it as a blessing, because I now taught myself a new ritual. If I feel like that, and I'm not saying you have to be a certain way, if I feel like that, when you answer the phone, anybody, I'll just say, I love you, have a nice day, goodbye. I'll talk to you soon. If, you don't carry on with the conversation, okay? Excuse me. I need to drink my 4 cups of water, which I didn't do yet. And of course it's Wednesday, so Wednesday's what? Living room day. Well, that's staying here because I'm getting rid of more stuff. I'm opening up boxes and getting rid of more stuff because I don't want any clutter. Excuse me. So my ritual yesterday, since I didn't do my video, and I don't like talking when I'm telling myself my lessons, When I'm teaching myself my lessons, I like to be quiet with myself and still. So yes, I sat here at the table talking to the crystal babies and talking to Kuan Yin and Buddha and Mary and Ganesh and a whole bunch of other folks and saying, okay, Tasha, why do you do this to yourself? You know, usually she's unhappy, you know, or anybody, not just her. I'm using her as an example because this is what happened yesterday, and this is what helped me be moved not to say anything to anybody yesterday. Because you know, even though we say we're fine, we're lying, and it's lying because you got to get in where you fit in and fake it till you make it. And I didn't want to fake it till I make it, so I'd rather just not say anything. I'd rather just be silent and get on with my day and do my spirit work and just, you know, answer my emails and texts and Facebook messages and stuff, because that way I don't have to have, you know, a tone, and I can just put in a lot of smiley faces. So even if I happen to goof and say something offensive, you probably won't take it offensive because I put a cute little smiley face or 3 or 4 or 5. So I'm going to clean my living room up today and vacuum again and pick up her treats that are on the floor and love myself. I'm just going to love myself right through it. Then I'm going to go make her a care package, and a couple of others of you. I'm going to make a nice little care package today and drink plenty of water so I can stop clearing my throat. I'm sorry. And then after I had that 5-minute chat with myself, yes, it all has to happen in 5 minutes because it cannot just get me down and hold me down. I can't get myself down and hold me down because I am responsible for all of my happiness and unhappiness. Okay? So after my 5-minute timer goes off, I say, okay, Tasha, snap out of it. She is who she is, and you choose to love her regardless. And that's everyone. Everyone that normal humans would say, oh, I hate you. No, I'm not. I don't hate you. I don't like how you acting right now. And you know, even for you that still have bosses, you can not like how they're acting right now, but that's your lesson to learn. Even if your lesson, oh, that's another good topic I need to do a video on. Even if your lesson is just to be here silently. See, that's our other problem. We always feel we have to offer our opinion. No. Your lesson could be just being silent when your boss bitches and moans at you because they're having a traumatic life. You know? Oh, thank you. Thank you for liking my video, whoever that was. That's very precious of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get in better graces with YouTube so they can start monetizing me again. So, you know, if it's your cousin, if it's your, you know, wife's sister, what's that, your sister-in-law, no matter who it is, we can just love them through being stupid. They are temporarily out of their mind. Some of them aren't, and we have to love them a long time. And yet, what good does it do to sit here saying, oh, I hate you, you're so stupid, you're so this, you're so that. Hi, honey. Thank you both for being here. And no. Your happiness and unhappiness is based on you. You know, because I hear a lot of people, I listen to a lot of people every day. Oh, I hate my family. I hate this. Hi, honey. I hate that. I hate this. I hate that. Well, stop hating stuff. Love yourself enough to let it go. You have to find a way, you would want to find a way to let it go. Because you're only fucking yourself then. You're fucking up your own life. Hating and, oh, I hate her. And you come home on a Monday wanting to kill yourself. Did you know that? Most people commit suicide on Monday between 9 and 12 a.m. Yes. Yes, they do. You know? Why? When you could just choose to say, you know what, boo-boo kitty? I'm just gonna hang up right now, okay? I'm gonna talk to you. No, Teresa's here. I gotta go. I told her I'm gonna give her a reading, and she's here, so I gotta go. You know, put the tea on and start the sage, okay? I love you. I will talk to you later. You don't give nobody no exact time, okay? Because a lot of people that are what do you call it when you're upset and down? Depressed. You see, I had a hard time even thinking of the word. When people are depressed and lonely, they want to share that and wallow in shit. And they want someone to wallow with. That's not going to happen, boo-boo. So you love them enough to, okay, I'm gotta let you go. Okay, I'll talk to you later. We don't say when later is. That's right. We have to have boundaries, or else you're not loving yourself. That's why I always use a lot the example of the stewardess in most of my 7,000 some odd videos. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you for that. The stewardess, when you're on the plane, she says, put your mask on first, and then put the child's mask on. Hello? And when I thought about it, I said, that works in all areas of life. Keep your mask on first. You have to stay sane so you could think. See, that's the other issue with us human beings being human. When we're upset, we don't think. That's why I don't talk. Even if I have a slight little tiny baby, one, half a 3/4 of a 18th of a whatever degree, I do not talk to people when I know I shouldn't be talking to people. So yesterday and whenever you don't see me on Facebook, either I'm creating, I'm teaching class, I'm doing a reading, or I'm having a life lesson with Tasha, reminding her that is not her purpose in this life, to be upset over stupid shit, because they're going to do whatever they want to do with or without my permission. So why do I want to force myself to have a conversation? That's like putting a round peg in a square hole. We know it don't fit. Well, if the square is too big, it will. But you know what I'm saying. You know. So I just opt not to do that. I can be unseen and unheard, to be with myself and say, okay, Tasha, you put her on a pedestal. It is your issue, not hers. This really doesn't have anything to do with the other person. I really liked her for this, and this, and now it's time to change. And now she moves into the category with all my other people that came from my own mother's womb. So, my real sisters, which I adopted from Facebook, YouTube, and Yahoo messaging back in the day. Yep, I adopted 2 sisters back then because I put a Craigslist ad out because I divorced my family back when I was like 30. Yeah, because I said, I don't want to have a life full of misery and torment like theirs are, taking advantage of people. Well, my sister's taking advantage of men. Yeah, I got them pretty girl sisters who, swear their shit don't stink. And that's why I figure God made me big, to remind them that it does. Yes, so that's okay. I'm an Aries. I don't mind butting heads. I'm as hard-headed as they come. I will bump your head so hard and then leave you bleeding. Yes, I will. You know why I say it like that? Because while you sitting there bleeding and mad and angry and upset, and you eventually, when it shifts over, madness turns into sadness and all that other, the steps that John Gray said way back in 1985 on the Oprah Winfrey Show. One thing turns to another, turns to another, turns to another. But you're thinking about what I said, huh? You thinking about it. That's why I never have a problem telling anybody what I am and what I believe in. Because when you go home and sit on the toilet, you're going to be thinking about what I said. Yes. So that's why I never have a problem talking too much. You're going to think about what I said, just like I'm thinking about what you said. And I'm learning, I'm learning the lesson from what you said to me. Because I know when I open my mouth, Spirit is guiding me. Yes. Another reason not to talk when I'm upset or frustrated or hungry. Or have to go to the bathroom, because the body changes as we get older. So when I'm on the phone, I throw that thing down and run. So, I'm anxious to know what is your, ritual and routine when you come up against other people. I need to learn from you too. It's not a one-way street. I don't have all the answers because I still have skin. Spirit talks to me when I'm not frustrated and upset and hungry. Actually now, our new ritual, me and my spirit's new ritual, is they tell me get up and go start something to eat because I don't have a microwave, and I'm trying to decide if I want to get one, but it's going to be 97 today. I'm thinking I might want to get one now. So I cook the old-fashioned way, in the broiler or in the oven. You know, that's it. That's it. So, and it's all good. I'm not complaining. At least I have an oven and a roof. So, our new ritual, me and my spirit guides, is they tell me, get up and start something now. You're going to be hungry in an hour when that baked potato is done. That's right. That's right, Therese. I am so better for that. Yes. So true. And you know, Aview, my baked potatoes, you're right. I do like the texture of my baked potato better. So when Spirit says it, I set my timer. I put my baked potato or whatever in the oven. I just leave it there for an hour because even no matter what meat I cook, I tend to like it on the, burnt side. At least one side burnt and the other side not burnt. Yeah, I'm just weird, but to me that adds more flavor, just like life, Sometimes weird things just add more flavor. But anywho, I'm going to get up now and water all my beautiful plants. Therese, I can't wait for you guys to see. I got this, well, you'll see when I get it. It should be here Monday, since the Spirit's blessed me with a couple of sales. So, I got some succulent plants because they're tiny. I'm going to start making my little fairy gardens, or fae gardens, as the experts say I should call them. The fae, not fairies. I don't get that, but whatever. So I'm getting stuff in to make little tiny fae gardens. And then I'm going to buy some plastic succulents so I can figure out how to make fairy gardens and then ship them. Because I got to share the joy. You know that. I got to share the joy with everybody. Thank you. Oh girl, I'm just sitting on pins and needles. I cannot wait for UPS to knock on the door and give me my stuff. I got one of those huge bags that you see that has Velcro on the side for my potatoes when they get big enough to be repotted. And I got another one of those big plastic trash can baggy things, but they're really thick for plants, for my tomatoes and onions. No, not onions. Sorry, not onions. Think, Tasha. Bell peppers. Yeah, because bell peppers grow like little tiny trees, which I didn't know until yesterday. And I'm just so excited about, going over to my little dinette area and plucking off my own tomato and my own everything and eat better. No, I'm not giving up candy. I'm just going to eat less. So that's going to be my new ritual. Getting up, take the baby, go pee, start tidying up whatever room for that particular day. Oh, Aview, I have a ritual that I do one room of the house every single day. So Monday through Friday, bedroom, bathroom, living room, kitchen, and then on Fridays I do laundry and make my shopping list and place my shopping list. Since I don't have a car to go to the store, I would normally go at like midnight when everybody's out partying on a Friday night, so the babies wouldn't be there screaming in the aisleways. No offense to anyone with children. And, the stores are pretty much cleared at midnight, right? So that's when I would put my laundry on. Then I'd go do my shopping, come back, put my laundry in the dryer, go put my groceries away, come back downstairs, get my stuff out the dryer. And that was my Friday ritual, okay? So today is Wednesday, living room day. And though I think I'm a little bit better, it's always going to have something in it, like that over there, until I get my bookcases to put stuff on. So, and I ordered one bookcase. It's so cute. It's so tiny though, but that's okay because I want to keep my house as, minimal as possible. It's stuff. No clutter. I want space on the floor. So therefore I'm only ordering a lot of little tiny 44-inch high bookcases. So even in any room, you're going to still see the floor and lots of plants. Another reason why I want succulents. They can go on the wall and not be heavy. And It'll be light and airy and still very energetic. So I'm going to make these little altars and on. That's right. Well, that's true too. You're right. Yes. Especially the thrift store. I really stopped going to thrift stores. And yet now I need to, and I'm grateful, I need to get to the dollar store. So instead of thrift stores now, because people are saying, oh, just go to the thrift store and get furniture. No. So thanks. I love you for that idea. Even this table, you see it's well used, right? But as I'm looking out my office window, because I'm upstairs, so I'm always looking down like this at the parking lot in the office. And, excuse me, this guy was rolling this table to the trash. And I'm like, Spirit, can I have that table? Excuse me. And they're like, well, clean it really good. I said, okay. You could wheel that right up here to my door if you don't mind. Okay. So, of course, he rolls it right up the stairs. And this thing is heavy. Heavy. Oh, girl, after leaving it at the doorstep, yeah, I don't bring nothing in my house until after I smudged it. That's another ritual I have. Therese is here. I love me some Therese. She's still getting smudged at the door. She has to walk through the fumes. Everybody has to walk through the fumes. Even the grocery man, before he comes, I bless the door. Yes, I do. And I just tell them when they get here, that's just sage. Come on through. It ain't no weed. I know it smells like weed, but it's not no weed. Yes, that's right, So even for this table right here, even after I brought it in, I have my pie pans, and I put my 10 pie pans with sage and dragon's blood and sweet grass and cedar and a whole bunch of stuff in the pie tins on top of a little charcoal briquette. And I just let it burn because I don't want their energy in my house. Okay, and I let it burn all day. I just pretty much smoked out this half of the house, And that's my ritual, making sure that your stank gets off you when you step over my threshold. I got to find my mirrors and put my mirrors up at the door too. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here now. I'm trying to talk only like 15 minutes on these. And I'm happy that you three, four, whatever, still here. And, I have to get in the habit, too, of saying, because I brought this vase off of someone, side of the road, I have problems. Yes. Yes, hunty. We have to cleanse everything before we bring it in the house. And people are like, even my new clothes? Think about it. Even though you shopped at some fancy Tiffany's. Even though you shopped at Tiffany's, other people tried that bracelet on before you, right? All that energy is on that bracelet. Please. Please. Oh, I love it when people want to challenge me on that. Oh, but it's new. No, it's new to you. That bracelet has everybody else's funk on it. Okay, well, I don't know where you cut off, but even if you go to the thrift store, I go to the food store, I go anywhere, honey. I put my little black cauldron, it's cast iron cauldron, outside. I don't care what people think about me. I don't want your funk in my house. So you could think I'm evil and weird all you want. I don't need that type of friend either. So, get the funk out my face. I gotta listen to that. Get the funk out my face. Sorry. And I really, really, really Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I hope and pray that you smudged as if Cheech and Chong were smoking in your house. Because we forget. We see something. We're like children. We see something and, oh, I want that. Well, that vase might have had, some stank on it from some entity that was, I don't know, killed her own son because he cried in his crib or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. or whatever. So that's why I encourage people to, you know what? Who cares what your neighbors think? I do not care that my neighbors think I'm crazy for putting that dang cauldron out there and burning sage every time before the UPS man comes. I do not give a damn. That's why your life is so fucked up and mine is glorious. Look at my glorious life. You know, 5 short years ago, Therese will tell you, I was living in a 23-foot trailer. I had just given up everything I owned in life because I had to learn the lesson of shutting my mouth and giving advice when nobody asked for it. And ain't I good now? Ain't I good now? Yeah, no, that's not a snake. That's her leash, because it was hot yesterday when we came up, and I just threw it there. I didn't care. But it's Wednesday, living room day, so you know I'm going to pick that up, right? Yeah, because that's another issue, another ritual that we humans have, you know, putting other people's opinion in front of our own. That's some crazy shit. You don't have to be nice to everybody. You don't have to be mean and ugly and rah, rah, rah. No, you can smile and walk off. See, that's going to be my new slogan. Smile and walk off. Just, you know, especially us women, we tend to want to keep, you know, pleasing the other person. Okay, yeah, okay, boo-boo kitty. Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And you let others talk your time away. No, that's not in the schedule. You talking for 30 minutes about some bullshit about Mrs. Jones down the street and her whatever appointment at the doctor's office, and now she has a new disease. No, that's not my purpose for being. Though my purpose for being would probably be listening to Miss Johnson talk about her issues for 20 minutes. But my purpose for being is not to let you talk my time away. It is not, boo-boo kitty. Okay, the dog moved. I can move you guys now. Oh, that's better. You know, that is not my purpose for being here. I'll change the picture for you guys. Oh, ow. Okay, well, push, Tasha. Don't pull. Push the table. Push the table. There you go. We'll have a little bit of different view. We'll just put, oh, we'll sit here at the ocean. How's that? We'll sit here at the ocean. There you go. There's the ocean. I pretend I'm in the ocean. Start. Yes, that's what Mama said too, and I didn't listen to that. So I believe that is the biggest 90% of the issue with diabetes. It's not candy and sweets, and because I'm a fat black chick, I have to attract diabetes, or because my mama had it, and that's bullshit, in my opinion. I try. Take off. Looking forward to seeing you later. Okay, call me at 4. I'll be here on Facebook. I mean, you know, 7 your time. My mother's issues are not my issues, so I don't necessarily believe in doctors when they say, oh, well, your mom had cancer, so you'll probably get it too. No, boo-boo. No. No. Because, you know, I got the book by Louise Hay, who I love and follow her concepts, that when I tell you what to do, what you should do and shouldn't do, or you're just venting and I say, well, you should do this, or you should leave him because he hit you and blah, 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 that's your lesson to learn. That's not none of my business. So when you do not say, Tasha, what do you think about this? You see, and just giving my opinion, no, I don't do that no more. I don't do that no more. Or now I'll ask you, Avu, do you mind me offering my suggestion? And then you'll say, no, not at all. I'll say, okay, have you tried blah, 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 blah? Oh, okay, let me try that. Well, you know, yeah, Tasha, I tried, thank you. Do you have me on Facebook? I like you. Add me to Facebook, Tasha L. Harris, all put together. Then that creates, yeah, you take a piece of their karma, is what Mama always said. When you give unasked for advice, you get part of their karma. So I try not to, that would be a lie, I try not to give advice that you didn't ask me for, you know. And once I shut up, mind my own business, and stopped giving a lot of advice, it took me only 9 months to go from my sugar level of 337 down to 70. Because, you know, most average person's blood glucose meter reading, you know what I'm trying to say, could be like between 100 and 110. I know a lot of people with diabetes who their norm is 150, but when you get in the 200s, that's really dangerous, is what I'm trying to say. And we could consider changing that. So I feel happy and overjoyed with myself, because I know that is not my purpose for being, to be here blind and sick and not feeling good, can't get all the way to the toilet because I'm piddling all the way to the bathroom, and then by the time I sit down there's nothing left, and then I have a mess to clean up. Yeah, that was not fun. So I just chose not to be that. And I just said, okay, Doc, what do I need to do? And he said, you need shots if you want to not be this. I said, then that's what I'll do. Fine, take 25 units 3 times a day. And in 9 months, I was fine like rare wine, y'all. Yes, I was. And I was so happy to not be that anymore. And then I could eat regular. I could think good. See, that's another problem with us humans. When we don't feel good, we're mad, we're upset, we're frustrated, we cannot think clearly. What's wrong with you? You're mad. I don't want to talk to you when you're mad. I will just, okay, 18, you don't feel good today? I will just send you some funny cartoons and some Carol Burnett skits. You know, you just lay right there and I'll send you stuff. You know, you don't even have to reply. You don't even reply to this. I'll just send you some funny shit to look at and to listen to while you heal yourself, okay? Yes. And my 5 sisters now, my 5 spirit sisters, that's what I do to them. If I say good morning to all 5 of them. If nobody says good morning back, I just automatically assume somebody's energy is low. And I just come here, I sit at my table, and I send them some good energy. That's it. That's it. I'm not, what happened? How, blah, 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 blah. I don't do all that. I don't know. That's a waste of energy. I just come here and sit and say, okay, spirits, we're going to go bless, you know, Boo-Boo and Boo-Boo 2, 3, 4, because, you know, Boo-Boo 5 replied back, hey, sister, and that's all, because, you know, I'm here, and physically being a single woman living with only myself and my little baby. There's my little baby. There's my little Boo-Boo. My little princess. Hi. You know, I want somebody to know that I'm alive and well, moving at least in bed, lying down, watching cartoons. I do that a lot because cartoons make me happy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and believe it or not, girl, you know what? Maybe that's the next video I'm gonna hang up from here and do how I got her. The spirits gave her to me. You heard. Anyway, I'm gonna tell that one in a minute. Let me finish my topic. So whatever ritual you choose to have, basically what I'm saying all this is whatever you choose to do, whatever ritual you choose to have, I hope you choose rituals that better your life, not have you sitting wallowing in shit and the other person you mad at is over there shopping at Tiffany's buying a brand new bracelet or whatever. You know what I mean. So because I always think about that whenever I get frustrated. I think of Oprah, and she said, I was sitting here being mad at somebody, and then I see her across the street laughing and talking with her friends, eating a good food out of the, the cafes have the sidewalk cafes, and shopping and having a good time, and I'm sitting here mad. See, so I always remember that whenever I get frustrated. I'm like, yeah, she ain't mad. My sister ain't sitting there mad. I'm sitting here for 5 minutes trying to get over it and learn my lesson and teach myself how not to do that again with anyone. Not just the people that come out of my mother's womb, but with anyone. I do not want to lend my energy to them for that. Okay? I want to see it, recognize it, and nip it in the bud. Okay, love, you got to go. Bye. And hang up the phone. A lot of women don't hang up the phone. Men hang up the phone, then they go play basketball together and get over it. Women, we be hanging on to shit that does not suit us, and then we wonder why we're fat. We're hanging on to all that old crap. We're hanging on to stuff from 25 years ago when Auntie told us Auntie told us she's our real mom and not the auntie who's really your auntie. But the person that you call auntie is really your mom, but she had you when she was 15 and didn't want nobody to know. You know, all that secret bullshit that is challenging to let go of. So we hang on to it. I believe that's one reason for having fat. Fat is protection. The other reason, because a lot of people, and no, there's some skinny, psychics and mediums, yet a lot of them are big, like me, for protection from your energy. So I'm not downing anybody. If any readers or, people, sensitives are seeing this, I'm not downgrading anybody. There's a reason for everything, and I'm just saying you could find out what yours is. I'm not telling you to be skinny. I'm not telling you to be fat. I'm saying let go of bullshit so you can be whatever you're really meant to be, okay? So having said all that, I'm going to get on my Wednesday ritual of tidying up my living room, vacuuming my floor. Thank you. I appreciate you for that. And pick up my little messes that I dump boxes out because all that stuff is getting hung up today. My little Chinese characters and whatnot. And that big bag of feathers there, that's peacock feathers and hawk feathers that I'm going to get strewn around the house and put a few on this table and below. So, yep, that's my mission today, and that's my only mission for today, is to do that and sit down, because it's supposed to be like 97 today, and I'm going to put some energy on the guy to be able to come out today and fix my AC, okay? So you guys put some energy on the maintenance guys to come today and fix Tasha's air conditioning. And what else? Okay, anything else, Spirit, that I forgot that you told me to say? Oh, A-View. If you find me on Facebook... Oh, no, and honey, I love me some E40. Thank you. Breath of Fresh Air by E40. Okay, spirits, remind me of that. Breath of Fresh Air by E40. I'm going to go find it right now. A-View, I'm supposed to tell you something. So, please friend me on Facebook so that I can tell you. Well, thank you. Because I love, okay, well, I don't like it when he talks about, well, he doesn't really talk about, the B word and stuff like that once in a while. But those are the only songs that I don't like. Thank you. Please do. Yeah, because there's oh, goodness gracious. You guys know I don't like doing it this way. It looks like there's a sister or a best friend. Oh, okay, thank you. It looks like there's a sister or a best friend that's trying to come through. And, of course, Grandma's trying to come through. So, but I'm not going to put that message here. That's private, because I have a feeling they are going to say something that's like super duper 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 personal. So I'm not going to put that out. Yeah, okay, Spirit, I'm going to shut up because my head is blank now, so it's time to shut up. So I love you, I love you, I love you guys. Yeah, anybody can friend me on Facebook. I don't care who you are. It's all good. More friends is more better. Okay, so I'm going to close out now, and I'm going to sit here looking at my beautiful table, boosting my energy. A-View, you boost your energy. So whoever needs to come in, wants to come in, can come through on your energy, and then I suck up your energy and add mine to it. So I'm gonna find out which crystal on this table I need to hold while I do that with you. You are so welcome, honey. I love you, I love you, I love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I really didn't intend on talking this much, but that's okay. Everything happens for a reason, huh? So I'm going to get off of here right now because, now I have to prepare to do today's video today. So that I remain consistent in my routines and rituals. Okay, I love you. I'm going to hang up now, and I'll see you online. Oh, thank you for my other like, whoever did that. I appreciate you. And I know YouTube appreciates you. And I know that Google will start paying me soon. Okay. Oh, bless your heart, Cat. I'm going to call you Cat because I don't know how to pronounce the whole thing. Catalyst. That's interesting. You know, I got to Google that and find out about that word. And I'm going to go find, while I'm listening to E40, Breath of Fresh Air. Bless your heart. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Even though, oh, Cautelus. That's fascinating. Now, you know, you got my mind going, right? Yeah, and not to be a greedy person, I don't necessarily have to make millions, but that, you know, $500 or $600 every 3 months paid a lot of bills, and I want to continue that. Yet it's still, okay, I just got to get over it. Because to me, that's kind of like, okay, never mind. I'll get over it and say, please like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Yeah, okay, I'll adjust. It's taken me, what, since 2005, and I just, because it feels like I'm being a, what do you call it? Proselytizing. You know, how people in some religion, come be in my religion, you know, and I didn't want to feel like that. So I have to figure out how to rethink that for myself and just get over it. And maybe 25 years later, after YouTube has begun, start saying it, you know. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Both of you, feel free to go friend me on Facebook, Tasha L. Harris, all put together, no spaces, dots, or dashes. And I should be the only one that pops up. You'll see my pretty brown round face with that big smile. And I love you all. And thank you for being here. Your energy is absolutely amazing. Thank you. I needed that. So I'm going to go water my plants and stuff. And then I'll sit down because, you know, again, I don't want to get hot. And then I'll do rituals and routine video in just a few minutes after I have a little something to eat and talk to A-View and have some water. So I'll be back in probably just like 30 minutes so that I can stay consistent, okay? I love you, I love you, I love you, and I will talk to you within the hour. I'll be safe and put it that way, within the hour. Okay, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.